For a long time, virtual digital human has been regarded as an important part of another larger concept, metaverse, and has received widespread attention. Moreover, when the metaverse was used by some manufacturers to stir up speculation from time to time, the application of virtual digital humans was actually at the forefront. Since its development, the system of virtual digital humans from design, production to application has gradually become complete. Technological progress and content innovation have given birth to different digital business models. The human industry enters a stage of accelerated commercialization. But this kind of advance is not unlimited, at least at the level of the object of commercialization. The virtual digital human is still stopped at the B side. Due to the lack of application space and monetization methods for virtual digital humans on the C side, the competition among virtual digital human manufacturers is mainly concentrated on the B side. Focus on the needs of the B side. Starting from the existing business model, virtual digital human can be roughly divided into IP type and non-IP type. Virtual digital human manufacturers basically carry out production and operation activities around these two concepts. Among them, the IP type can be divided into virtual shirl and virtual idols customized by McKen institutions and entertainment companies according to the specific needs and monetization models of enterprises, branded virtual people customized by brands, and twin virtual people based on mainly rely on fans. The economy creates benefits, which is a category with the highest realization efficiency in the short term. The non-IP type is used as a functional scenario application, mainly based on services, and the economic benefits generated by a single unit are not as good as the former, but as the basic element of virtual space, it has a huge hidden scale. And the commercial virtual digital human that can produce relatively stable output can be divided into two types: basic service type and identity type. Among them, the former is continuing to infiltrate, and may replace the functions of app and UI interface in the future, while the latter is an extension of the main body that is strongly bound to users such as WeChat ID, mobile phone number, and email. Unlike most internet-based applications, which first develop their business models on the C side, the commercialization of virtual digital humans is first carried out on the B side. This is because the current demand is mainly concentrated on the B side, and the demand on the B side is mainly concentrated in the field of IP-type virtual digital human. This is determined by the stability and high plasticity of IP-type virtual digital human as a symbol. Non-IP-type virtual digital humans are limited by performance, image, interaction capabilities, etc. Some so-called metaverse applications that have landed are still not up to their due standards in actual use. At present, it seems that it is more meaningful to occupy a pit. From the perspective of scale and commercial space, of course, non-IP virtual digital humans are more extensive, but the reality is that the application of IP virtual digital humans is ahead of non-IP virtual digital humans due to the short-term accumulation of demand and high tolerance for cost. Before digital people. Although the virtual digital human is simple in form of expression because it is intuitive, it is actually more complicated to realize an image from scratch. Specifically, the midstream operator will design the image according to the needs, and then submit it to the upstream technology manufacturer. After the production process involving modeling, rendering, motion capture, face capture and other technologies, the finished product will be delivered, and then it will be connected to the downstream application enterprise. In this process, depending on the type, the production cost of virtual human beings ranges from hundreds of thousands to several million, and the production cycle ranges from 15 days to 3 to 4 months. The cost of the two-dimensional type avatar is in the range of 100,000 to 150,000 yuan, and the subsequent operating costs are determined by the production cost and cycle of operating materials. Generally, the video production cost of hyper-realistic virtual people is 8,000 to 15,000 yuan per second, that is, It is said that a short video costs more than 100,000 yuan. At the same time, the complex production process, high production costs and unlimited follow-up operations also determine that the life cycle of virtual digital human manufacturers without core technology and business models may be very short. Therefore, this means that the key words of the B-side virtual digital human manufacturers are the technical route and business model, and thus extend the two paths of the virtual digital human. Let the virtual digital human live. Judging from the distribution of the revenue created by virtual humans in the industry chain, about 60% of them are taken away by virtual digital human manufacturers participating as technical parties. According to different technical routes, technical virtual digital as human refer as technical manufacturers, are biased in their capabilities, so they are good at different types of virtual digital human. Specifically, 3 types of verified business models can be summarized. Model. The first is to charge a one-time production fee for virtual digital humans and related scenes through techniques such as modeling and rendering. Almost all technology-based manufacturers are involved. It can be said that this is the basic capability of technology-based manufacturers. However, there are some technical manufacturers specializing in software, such as Xiangshan Technology, Dianjing Digital, Zugu Future, etc., which focus on the generation of virtual digital humans, and have the ability to generate virtual digital images quickly at a relative. The second is to charge technology authorization fees during the use of virtual digital humans through motion capture, facial capture and artificial intelligence technologies. Motion capture and face capture players are mainly born out of the film and television industry. The industrial process is relatively mature and the industry concentration is relatively high. Technical manufacturers taking this technical route basically need a lot of hardware equipment and corresponding studio environment. Related companies include Qingtong Vision, Ling Yongguang and etc. They outlay or undertake motion capture and face-to-face production. Capture service. At the same time, with the advancement of recognition algorithms, it is now possible to use mobile phone cameras for basic motion capture. Although the accuracy is indeed not high, it greatly reduces the entry threshold for virtual digital humans. Contract, virtual idol provides convenience. In terms of artificial intelligence technology, many AI manufacturers, such as SenseTime, Questile, and iFlyTech, etc., their capabilities in the virtual digital human race are generally the packaging and application of artificial intelligence technology. For example, at SenseMars generate avatars of different styles from photos or videos. iFlyTech's virtual digital human business is an extension of its own voice-centric AI technology, which can realize face-to-face interaction. The former charges usage fees or authorization fees, the latter is mainly based on customization. The third is to collect platform usage fees by building an aggregated technology platform and metaverse platform. This platform-based business model is mainly done by major internet companies. On the one hand, compared to manufacturers with a single technology, the technology and application of virtual digital humans are most closely related to the internet platform to achieve cost reduction and efficiency increase in all links. On the other hand, after this kind of platform is combined with the internet manufacturer's own business, it is more likely to develop into a real metaverse, which is inherently one step ahead of others. The most classic case is Xiran, launched by Baidu, which charges platform entry fees for the B side and charges value-added service fees for the C side. To sum up, the 3 business models are actually sequential. Firstly, modeling and rendering give the virtual digital human an initial image at the static level. Secondly, the interaction capabilities endowed by motion capture, face capture, and artificial intelligence capable technology the virtual digital human to be substituted into the dynamic level, empathy. Finally, the emergence of a platform with metaverse as its connotation makes the virtual digital human live. Operate virtual digital humans like real people. In the virtual digital human industry chain, compared with technical manufacturers, the business model of operational virtual digital human manufacturers, referred to as operational manufacturers, which mainly focuses on content output, is more traditional because of the most are entertainment companies and marketing companies. For virtual digital humans, technology is the prerequisite for its establishment, but before the metaverse platform is actually realized, how to survive and become a part of the virtual society is the responsibility of operational manufacturers. Current business space of operational manufacturers is mainly concentrated in the category of IP-based virtual digital humans. Operational manufacturers regard virtual digital humans as media. The image, personality, and human settings of virtual digital humans are all operable. Operational manufacturers create distinctive images by adjusting these parameters in the social sense, and use various operating skills to it can be accepted by the audience, which will increase the possibility of realization and make the business model close. Therefore, the core business of operational manufacturers is virtual digital human IP, and digital asset operations. Taking next-generation culture as an example, it is a comprehensive digital human technology service provider that is oriented to the end customers and provides a full chain of services from virtual digital human IP image design, production to operation. Its business can be based on the ownership of virtual digital human IP, divided into independent operation and agency operation. With regard to independent operation, Next World Culture has launched the super-realistic virtual Shirl Ling Ling. She is set to be a cross-dimensional girl, who loves national culture, so her static performance such as Weibo and dynamic performance such as the image displayed in Douyin more or less contain national style elements. From an operational point of view, this greatly highlights the stability of virtual digital humans and the extremely high operational difficulty limited by cost and production cycle. On the one hand, it is difficult for real people to maintain a stable human design at all times, but on the other hand, the high production cost and long production cycle required for the operation of virtual digital human beings make Ling Ling only available on Weibo. Maintain a speed of 4 to 5 updates per month. Recently, Douyin only updates when there is a business order cooperation. This is not as good as the productivity of real Shirls. Regarding agency operations, Next World Culture has jointly launched Dili Lengba with Diliba, and jointly launched Tausaman with Huang Zitao in terms of twin avatars of celebrities, which put the twin avatars of celebrities into the game. Based on this, the physical derivatives of the star's twin avatars were developed. In terms of business model, the B-end and C-end of star twin virtual human beings have clear boundaries, and the next generation culture can directly share in proportion to the proceeds. In terms of brand digital asset customization, next generation culture can design virtual digital humans with different styles and images and different personal characteristics based on brand tonality. For example, Next Generation Culture has created digital assets for Ten and Thiz brands, such Huarax the whole process of cooperation, showing a very strong ability to mass-produce IP. However, from the performance of Next Generation Culture, we can find two problems. One is that operating manufacturers lack sufficient imagination in the way of monetization, because their operating model is not fundamentally different from that of real internet celebrities. So their business model is still brand endorsement, live delivery and IP derivatives are the old three. The second is that operational manufacturers are not good at technology, and the production of their virtual digital humans requires external technical support. For example, Ling Ling is jointly created by Next Generation Culture and technology manufacturers Mofa Technology of, it is not capable of doing it alone. In the final analysis, the positioning of operational manufacturers in the industrial chain is similar to that of an intermediary. The reason why they can provide full industry chain services is that on the one hand, they are connected to upstream technology manufacturers and can obtain technical support at any time, on the other hand, they are connected to downstream application companies and can obtain relevant needs at any time. The understanding of entertainment content grasps the balance between both ends. Full stack has become a major trend. From the perspective of the metaverse, various lifestyles and scenes can be mirrored in the metaverse. This means that, on the one hand, each user needs its own virtual digital human, on the other hand, it also needs a larger number of non-IP virtual digital human to provide various basic services. It is precisely because of this that the potential demand in the metaverse is requiring manufacturers in reality to be able to quickly mass-produce non-IP virtual digital humans. The appearance of a virtual digital human can be synthesized by modeling and rendering, but its behavior and appeal require artificial intelligence technology to achieve. As far as the current situation is concerned, AI technology determines the simulation for ability of our virtual man example. Natural language processing technology, NLP, determines whether a virtual digital human can recognize and understand semantics, and speech synthesis technology, TTS, determines whether the voice of a virtual digital human conforms to the tone, emotion and habits of the human being reply. Whether it is a technical manufacturer or an operational manufacturer, in the face of this requirement, they all show a general trend of integration, and they are slowly evolving towards an integrated solution provider. For example, technical manufacturers with AI as their core will provide solutions for vertical fields, manufacturers with motion capture and face capture as their core will sell software, directly benefit from the operation of virtual digital people. In addition, the core of which is the independent software developer, ISV, of the virtual human vertical track, such as Zhonghe Shenzi, Wuren Intelligence and the aforementioned MOFA technology. Unlike the customized one-stop virtual digital human solution services provided by technology and operational manufacturers, ISVs focus on packaging the virtual digital human production capabilities into lightweight and standardized SaaS products that can be quickly deployed. In general, ISVs pay more attention to the efficiency of production. On the one hand, it is the efficiency of producing virtual digital human beings. The end customers can set various parameters by themselves, through the preset templates provided by the platform, and quickly form a semi-personalized virtual digital human image, or they can quickly form a virtual digital human image based on existing settings. Form a virtual image, on the other hand, it is the efficiency of producing digital content. Through the voice animation synthesis technology, voice to animation, provided by the platform, the text is automatically converted into voice, combined with the virtual digital human image to automatically generate a video, and the user can also edit the video. Make post adjustments. Taking MOFA technology as an example, its intelligent cloud platform for 3D virtual content production satisfies the virtual content production pipeline of the end customers from customer acquisition, production, and management. Satisfy the most important thing is the demand for virtual digital human live broadcast scenes, from generating real-time animation to live broadcast system construction, all can be completed in one-stop, AI. Virtual human capability platform mainly uses text-driven voice and animation technology, voice-driven animation technology and emotional speech synthesis technology to meet the production of non-IP virtual digital human, virtual teacher, virtual doctor, etc. MOFA Technologies' business model just meets the above-mentioned need for quick and mass production of non-IP virtual digital human beings. This also means that personalized and customized solutions are gradually evolving into standardized, reproducible as general soluble virtual digital human manufacturers have a deeper understanding of the industry. This kind of full-stack capability may not be able to meet the complex needs of the B-side and C-side very deeply, but this ability to quickly deploy virtual digital humans in multiple scenarios must be a necessary condition for the realization of the metaverse in the future.